guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shan and you're very welcome here. Today it is Thursday and I thought I would vlog a little bit of my week because it might be fun, and I'm just trying to vlog a little bit more of my life if that makes sense. I'm feeling a bit weird right now. Like I don't know if you can tell in like the way I'm talking, but I'm feeling a little bit like anxious or something. My breath feels quite short and I feel like my heart's beating really fast and I don't know why. It's a bit weird, but anyway it's just been a weird time at the minute. So basically, as you saw this morning, I filmed a few little clips of, sorry, I feel like I've got really bad under eye bags, so that's why I'm doing this. I filmed a few clips this morning of getting up, reading a little bit and getting my breakfast, and I was planning to intro the vlog then, but time just got away with me and before I knew it, it was 9 o'clock and I had to start work, so I didn't get a chance. But I'm currently on my lunch break, so I thought I would just say hello and intro the video now. So last night Adam tested positive for COVID. I did a test as well. I'm negative. Me and Adam don't live together, so that means that I won't see him for a week, and me and Adam usually spend our weekends and stuff together, so I'm kind of forced into spending the time alone, which there's positives and negatives to it, excuse the pun, but recently I've just been feeling a little bit overwhelmed, incredibly like busy, and like I don't have time to sort of get my life in order and focus on things that I want to focus on, if that makes sense. Like I've kind of felt like I'm kind of ticking over and doing everything that I don't even want to say doing everything that I need to be doing, but I feel like I've been like sort of just getting by, whereas I've been feeling like I'm constantly on the catch up with everything. So I'm kind of hoping maybe this week on my own will allow me some time to feel a little more settled and get on top of things again. Yeah, just feel a little bit like I'm not in disarray, because that's kind of how I'm feeling at the minute. Sort of since Christmas, really before Christmas, throughout the whole of December and up until now, I've just been feeling very overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. So as I was saying, I've been feeling like pretty overwhelmed with everything, and I've been kind of struggling a lot with sort of imposter syndrome. I pretty much had like a breakdown to Adam last night over text. I wasn't in contact with him before anyone says anything, but just about sort of feeling like everything that I've achieved has been through luck and not through like my abilities or stuff like that, and just sort of getting down on myself that like, oh, it was just a fluke. Like I'm trying to stop feeling like that. And then this morning my co-star app came up and it said, where is it? Oh no, it was the pattern. It came up and said, from an early age you may have believed that you weren't good enough. In response to being on par with others, you could overcompensate to try and prove yourself worthy. I haven't read the whole thing, but that was just like the notification that came up on my phone, and I was like, either one, this app is reading my text messages, or two, the stars are very accurate right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read for the rest of my lunch break. I've got about 20 minutes left, so I'm gonna do some reading. I'm reading City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert and I'm very much enjoying it. It's reminding me a lot of Evelyn Hugo, which is one of my favourites. If you know me from book talk, you'll know I'm obsessed with that book. So I'm very much enjoying that. So I think I'm going to read some more of that before I go back to work for the rest of the day. Hello guys, so it is now Sunday, and as you've just seen, I've just had a lovely morning, just a slow getting ready morning, doing a bit of reading. I'm currently reading The Last Bear by Hannah Gould. This was very kindly sent to me by HarperCollins. It's actually a kid's book, but Anne of Green Gables is, to this day, I say to this day, I only read it last year, one of my favourite books of all time. Like, I actually really enjoy children's books. Like, I would still go back and read Roald Dahl for the enjoyment of it. I don't know, I think maybe sometimes if you've got a lot going on, reading a children's book gives you something that's like, you don't have to sort of concentrate on too much, but it's actually still a really enjoyable story. And I'm about 100 pages in. I started it last night, and like I would recommend this for kids and adults. There's like, I've genuinely nearly teared up at points in it already. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. But as I was saying, as you saw, I had a lovely slow morning just getting ready. I did my hair with the Dyson. I haven't really spent too much time with it, so I decided to give it a go today. Not like I'm doing anything. I have literally zero plans for the day. I don't even think I'm going to leave the house, although I do want to go for a walk, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, I just decided to do my hair. I think it looks really good, but we'll see how it lasts, because as you saw on my Christmas Day vlog, it did fall out pretty quickly. So if anyone's got any tips for having it stay in, I've been using like all of the tips. I'm not putting any hairspray in today though, because I literally just clean my hair, and hairspray makes my hair feel icky. I don't want my hair to feel icky, so I'm not putting hairspray in, so obviously that's not going to help it stay in. But I have been doing that thing where like you do it on the heat and then you turn it down to cold for 10 seconds, but still it falls out. So I don't know. I just want to have like a nice chill Sunday. As I mentioned earlier in the vlog, Adam is in isolation, so I've been on my own pretty much for the past few days. Honestly, the past few days have not been the best. Like, Mercury retrograde has hit me pretty hard, and I've pretty much spent the last 3 days in bed, so that's why I haven't filmed anything. And it's just been a really weird few days. Like, I've been getting upset over stuff that I shouldn't be getting upset over. Like, I sent an email and there was a spelling mistake in it, and I actually cried, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I crying over a spelling mistake? It's not a big deal. But then I literally was watching or listening to something yesterday, it was on the radio actually, and they were talking about Mercury retrograde, and they literally mentioned about a spelling mistake in an email, and I was like, I don't know, it really helped me like feel less stressed about it. Not that it was stressing me like 3 days on, but like it just kind of like brought it up in my head, and I was like, oh, Mercury's retrograde, it's okay. It's okay to like make a few wee mistakes here and there. Emotions are all over the place because of this flipping Mercury retrograde. So anyway, I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm feeling a lot more motivated to get up and get things done and have a nice day. As I said, I do want to go for a walk. I have wanted to go for a walk for the past few days, but after what happened in Offaly, I have been quite anxious about it, like about sort of just going out on my own, because I walk in a forest park and it's not exactly the most busy. It isn't quiet, like there's always people about, but like you could be walking for like 5 minutes and you won't see a person. So I don't know, like being the same ages as Aisling, and just being basically like the same person, like the same sort of type of person as her, like a young woman. I don't know, it would be on my mind. Like, I literally don't live anywhere near Offaly. I'm miles and miles and miles, like hundreds of miles away, but it just, when things like this happen, it really like plays on your mind that you basically as a woman cannot go out your front door without facing a threat. So yeah. Sorry, my camera just died on me there, but as I was saying, we're gonna get back on track today, get feeling good, and get ready for another week of work. So yeah, happy Sunday. Also, this is my new fleece. It's from Urban Outfitters. I honestly never shop in Urban Outfitters. Like, I think the last time I shopped in Urban Outfitters I was 14 or 15. But I saw this, like I literally kept getting adverts for it on Facebook, and I was obsessed, and it was on sale, so I couldn't really resist, and I ended up buying it, and I really like it. And they have like a whole landscape collection, and I'm kind of obsessed with it all, although I'm really trying not to buy like fast fashion brands. So I'm like, one is fine, I can allow myself one, but I can't go like splurging a whole load of money on Urban Outfitters. So it is a little bit later on now, it's just coming up to 6 o'clock, and to be honest today has just been pretty much exactly what I needed to kind of reset after a pretty hectic week. Today has been really good to kind of just sort of settle all the nervousness and all the anxieties and all of the emotions that were all stirred up. So yeah, I'm feeling all good and ready to take on a new week now. So it hasn't been the most eventful day, to be honest. I've pretty much, as you saw, I had a little bit of work to do, but that really didn't take very long. I just got that finished up, and then I filled out my reading journal. I have been reading more of The Last Bear, and we went to the shops. We had to go and get some groceries, and I also picked up this little basket because basically under my table that you're currently perched on, all of this stuff was just lying on the floor, and there were wires everywhere, and it was just a mess. And I saw this in Home Bargains for £4. Home Bargains actually had some really cool interior stuff today that I really liked, so if you're looking for some new interior stuff, check out Home Bargains. But anyway, I bought, oh whoops, I just switched my TV on. Yeah, I picked up that basket while I was in because I just thought it would be perfect for all this stuff that's sitting under my table, and I sorted that out. Then Dad and I went for a walk. I wasn't quite brave enough to go by myself. I maybe would have if it had been a little bit earlier on, but by the time I actually got around to going, it was about 4 o'clock, and sunset was at 4:30, and I just wasn't for going out at that time on my own. I'm now gonna go and get some dinner because I'm kind of hungry, and then finish off my Notion to-do list. I put myself together a task list on Notion just to keep me organised and make me feel like I haven't forgotten anything, because I don't know about you, but I constantly just kind of feel like I've forgotten what I need to do. So I've got write my 2021 reviews for an exciting video I've got planned. I'm not going to say too much about that, but keep an eye out. It's about books. If you're interested in books, it'll be coming soon. Then write my City of Girls review for Goodreads, and that's all I've got left to do for the day. So I'm gonna get them done this evening. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself with them because, as I said, today's a day for resetting, relaxing and getting rid of the stress, so I'm not going to put myself under too much pressure to get that all done, but at least I know I've got them written down and I will get them done at some point. They're not urgent tasks, so I'm going to go and get my dinner now and have a nice evening.